Hey guys, so to end this trilogy or whatever the number of videos I made about preparing for my boyfriend, I've decided to complete it with the boyfriend tag. So here's Gabe, he's my boyfriend, and we're like very shy filming this together, so yeah. Do you want to present yourself?
I'm Gabriel. I've been visiting for 10 days now, and I was very happy to see Sophie after 3 months now.
Yeah. So just let's start with the boyfriend tag. The first question is, where did we meet? Where did we meet?
Well, we first met at school, but that was a long time ago. It was like, I don't know, 6 years now.
I think so.
But I was with another girl at that time, and we just met as friends, actually. And so, fast forward in time, 4 years?
I don't know.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years. Well, in 2011, we started dating at around Christmas, actually, like on the 23rd.
Oh crap, you remember that? 23rd, yeah. Oh, I think I was pissed. No, I wasn't pissed. I couldn't wait anymore for him to ask me out, so I just asked him out. Just like that. We were at my parents' place, and I just looked at him and said, "Do you want to date me officially?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Very romantic.
Very romantic. Where was our first date? I don't remember.
It's because we really flirted like for about, I don't know, 6 months or so before officially being together.
Yeah, and we were friends too before, so it's kind of became a friendship that became like kind of a romance. So there was no like clear line when we started dating. We were just like merging the two of them together until we just started dating. We're still friends though. Well, what was your first impression of me at school then?
Yeah, well, obviously it's been a while. At first I didn't know her at all. We were in the same class, but you know, just you can't know everybody at school. So at the end of like the first session of courses was the first time I actually talked to her. And I remember like just saying her goodbye for vacation or something like that, like waving at the bar, and a couple, like it was just like, "Hey, bye, enjoy your vacation," or whatever. And a couple of times after that, she poked me on Facebook saying, "Are you that blue-eyed guy that has very nice blue eyes?" I was like, "Yeah, that's me." And so I thought that was cute, and like, I don't know, just like she looked like someone who I could spend some time with. And then after that, we just started talking to each other and becoming more friends, and you know, it just started that way. And yeah, I just thought like, she looks kind of cute, but obviously I was with someone else at the time, so.
And I was hooked on a different guy too. We were not together, but I was like madly in love with this guy. So I never thought of him as potential back then.
Yeah, so I'd say just very cute.
We
and
were
like,
true platonic friends. When did you meet my family? I'm always saying met, I don't know why. When did you meet my family?
Okay, so.
Do you remember?
Well, the first memory that comes to mind was the first time I saw her mother. Sophie organized a party for school, and she told us, "You must not swim in the swimming pool because you guys are maybe drunk, and I don't want to be responsible for anything. And my mother told me that you can't swim in the pool."
Yeah, nobody could swim in the pool. I said, "You could swim in the pool if you're sober," and they were clearly drunk, so it was kind of saying, "Don't swim in the pool." And
so obviously I swam in the pool and with a couple other guys. That was funny, but Sophie's mother got to us rather quickly, and she was not happy. But ended up that I was not the bad guy in the story, so I was pretty happy. But it confirmed some of the stories that Sophie was telling about the mother being like very, you know, strict and like.
Well, she gets respected.
Yeah, she gets respected, and
you
don't mess with Sophie's mother, but that's a good thing. That's a very cool thing.
She just came out. She was very she looked pissed, but she wasn't yelling or anything. She was just like, "Hey guys, it's fun, huh? Get out of the pool now."
Yeah, she's owning her shit. Yeah.
Yeah. A weird habit of each other. That's the question number 5. A weird habit. Well, yeah. Mm-hmm. No. I'm like, nah, this is not safe for YouTube. A weird habit. Well, it's not weird, but for me, when I first started dating Gabe more seriously, it was very weird for me that he does everything in a particular order. Like it's very not methodical, but he has a routine, and it's like he's brushing his teeth this way every time. And I'm more chaotic, so sometimes I'll brush my teeth with my left hand, sometimes brush my teeth with my right hand and stuff. And for him, it was when he does something, he always does it the same exact way. And I thought it was weird.
Well, I guess to be on the complete opposite of what I usually do, something weird that Sophie does is, like she said, she's very chaotic, and so I don't know how she does it, but like everything she owns is never at the same place twice. It's like, oh, where's my card for the metro? Oh, it's obviously not where it's supposed to be. It's in the drawers, like for some reason, and so it's always very impressive to see where some of her stuff, where you would think, well, obviously it's in her pockets or like in her purse. Well, no, it's
somewhere
never.
else.
It's always somewhere else.
How long have we been together?
Well, since Christmas 2011.
No, 2011.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
2 years and a half.
2 years and a half.
Yeah, almost 2 years and a half.
Yeah.
A bit more.
Yeah.
Do we have any traditions? I don't know what they mean by traditions, but
something we do.
Sometimes in the past winter in Canada, we started to lit a lot of candles.
Yeah, I guess that could be something we do.
Yeah, and I just started doing that like last winter, and never did that before. Wow, an animal that resembles one another.
For her, it's the wildcat. She even hisses sometimes.
I do.
And so, she's very. No, what's the word? She doesn't get stepped on. She usually. You don't mess with Sophie usually. So, yeah.
Thanks, babe. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know how to say it, but if you do stroke me in the wrong way, I'll just let you know very strongly. For Gabe, I think it would be a dog, but in the nice way, because I think it could sound wrong, but he's very loyal, and he's very, very kind, and he's always joyful and happy. And also his eyes are a little bit higher here and lower there, and it looks like puppy eyes. I never really liked that. So yeah, and he's very he's always happy. I saw him only twice angry since we've been friends, so that means a lot. What was our first road trip? Oh, I know this one. We only did one.
Go ahead.
It was last year, and we went to Florida, and we brought his grandmother's car back from Florida to Montreal, and it was our first road trip ever, and the only one. And we We drove a lot, and I liked driving so much that I didn't want him to drive. And I didn't know I liked road trips that much before. But it was very, very fun. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
This road
and
trip.
it was a rather long road trip. It was 3 days.
Yeah.
And we stopped by New York also, which was pretty nice.
Yeah. Oh god.
But it's always a good way to know if like you're going well with the person you're with. To be stuck in a car for, I don't know, 72 hours or something like that. And everything went perfect. Like
Yeah, not so perfect, but it went good. It's just that
it went good.
When we
Like,
arrived in New York, I don't know if, or in New Jersey, I think we were. I don't know if you guys know, but like the roads are. There's a lot of freaking roads, and the freaking GPS, I wanted to smash it because sometimes instead of saying turn left, it would say go left, but it actually meant turn left. So we wouldn't turn. We would just like take the left or
left lane.
and then oh, you missed it. I was like, and I was so freaking stressed. I don't know which one of us was driving, but I know we were like a little bit. But
Yeah,
it was very, very stressful.
Just because that part was stressful, but like as for us, like everything went pretty well.
Except that I drive
Yeah.
well, but I think
But
it's
that's
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question number 10. First thing you noticed about me.
That kind of goes with the other question, but let's go with her smile, because that first time where I spoke to her at the bar and that I just waved her like good vacation, she just had a pretty smile, you know, and she still does. But like also one thing I really like about Sophie is her eyes. But back then she was wearing glasses, like very
Big glasses.
big black glasses, and so her eyes were less obvious, I could say.
Yeah.
So let's go for the smile.
I got laser eyes now, so be careful.
Yeah.
What pisses him off? Oh, I know. A very little thing, but if he tries to do something that is, like let's just say you want to put a new bag into your aspirateur.
Vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, into your vacuum cleaner, and you kind of can't place it right. After maybe 3 seconds, it will just.
Yeah,
And
everything
get very
everything that needs to be very precise and very small. So anything to do with computers, anything to do with small tasks, like I don't know, screwing a screw that's like it's not working and it's aggravating.
It's like.
Yeah, it's a very small thing. I just don't have patience for that. I'm a very patient guy.
Yeah. Favorite feature. Yeah. Favorite feature about each other. Feature, like physically?
I guess, but it fits with the question I just asked. So I guess it's a question for you.
But about each other, so it's for both of us. Well, I really like his face. Is that very, I don't know.
Sure.
Gabe is the first boyfriend I have that I find attractive. All of my other boyfriends, I didn't find them attractive necessarily physically at first, but they made me melt in another way. And I always thought that Gabe was cute. He was the cute guys with blue eyes, that's cool. So I always thought he was very cute. So yeah, I guess this is my favorite feature. I don't know, it sounds so plastic. Like, oh, you have a good face. But this is it.
I'll go with something different, but still very, I don't know, it feels...
Her tits.
No. The question is kind of superficial a little bit,
Yeah, it is.
but let's say that one feature that she added to her body rather recently, her tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
She has an arm-length tattoo.
Yeah.
That's
It's kind of weird.
That are 7 butterflies, and they're...
That's the 7 butterflies. Oh! Incredible.
I never knew. And so it's very elegant and it's very herself. it's really personal also. So I think that's it's a very nice addition to her body, and I really love it.
3 things I am good and not good at. Oh, I think it's for you, this one. God.
Well, she's not good at.
You start with the not good at.
She's not good at being organized. She is kind of a messy person, but that's something I like about her. Random thing, she is rather good at drawing because she actually took some drawing classes.
Yeah, I went 3 years in college to become 2D animator.
Yeah,
And
so.
I hated it.
Yeah, but still, if that's something you're
Yeah,
good at,
you can
that I can think of like this.
Yeah, when you draw like 40 hours a week, you kind of like have no choice, but at some point you have to become good.
And,
but I'm not that good. I mean, there's so much
Well.
more. Yeah, I'm better than average people, but like people who are actually drawing for as their like main work, like they like destroy me big time.
Yeah, and I say this because like I started drawing 2 years ago, and like she helped me a lot growing in that. It's just a hobby for me, but like she gave me good advice, so that's something I like.
I like to criticize.
One last thing.
No, there's 3 things that I'm good and 3 things that I'm not good at.
Let's do 3 thing total. I don't know.
Okay. Screw this thing. Well, maybe just one.
She's rather good at picking up clothes.
Clothes? You think I'm gonna have a good wardrobe?
Yeah, you have a good taste for fashion. Usually, she looks pretty good, and it's always something that's a little bit out there. She doesn't follow trends too much. She kind of has her own style.
What do we argue about the most? Ooh, I don't think we argue. I think I get pissed.
Okay.
I get pissed way much more than he does. Like way much more. But I think it's always about little things. Well, for me, something that I know really pissed me off is if we have to hurry to go someplace and I feel that he's not hurrying enough or fast enough. I'm like, he doesn't care.
So when I'm distracted, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Or yeah, no, I think.
Because we don't argue that much. I'm not an arguing person.
And when we do, we never yell, ever.
No.
I never yell. It's always like it becomes more silent actually, and there's a lot of pauses, and we almost whisper.
Whisper?
Like talk like this. No.
I'm not sure.